Yes, London during the war was a precarious place because there were constant air raids, and the whole of the city was festooned with barrage balloons to stop low-flying aircraft coming in and picking out targets. But city life went on somehow or other, and social life very much so. It was so necessary. And we as a family were lucky we had a club we could go to, which was known as the In and Out, which is still going strong, I believe, but has moved premises. And that was in Piccadilly. It was extraordinary because for these days it's extraordinary. The men went in through the front door, and the wives and sweethearts went through the side door. Then you met up in the bar or in the restaurant later, but you would usually get a room there. Also, there were other enjoyment venues. One was the Wellington Club, where you could dance and have dinner. Great ambition was to get to the Dorchester and get a meal. The thing was to go out for food because things were so short that you could eat out and then save your own rations at home. Then there were still Scott's and Wilton's, very fine restaurants which are still going. And I'm trying to think what else as well. There was the Overseas Club, and a lot of the Commonwealth in those days, it was known to the colonists, colonial people were over here, and masses of Americans. Piccadilly, in Piccadilly, they were known as Piccadilly Commandos. They had virtually nothing to do and they were lolling around. But the WVS, the Women's Voluntary Service, and other willing people would give them hospitality and send them in the right direction and help them with letters to home and that sort of thing, because we were a beleaguered island and very crowded and a lot of the time fairly hungry, but the spirits were high, and there's no doubt they were stirring times. Not times you'd want to go on forever, but one was young and one could cope somehow. What else happened? It's now a very long time ago for me to recollect. I think I was going back to college and I was alone in London, and I was planted by my fiancé into a hotel, the Berners Hotel, which is still there. And there was an air raid warning, and we were all rung up in our rooms to tell us to go down to the smoking room. But I was so exhausted and tired that I thought, oh no, I'm not going to leave my comfortable bed. And the noise was absolutely frightful, and it wasn't bombs or planes, it was the guns that were going off all night. And then the all clear was sounded and we all could go to sleep. I don't think I was ever in grave danger. I never felt so anyway, because I think when you're that age you feel you're immortal. Very different from being the age that I am now.